welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited to be here. Let me just get my screen up and going. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Katie Sant. I'm a Blue Diamond in this business. And I've been with Nu Skin now for 4 years, almost coming up on 5, and it has completely changed my life. I'm so grateful for it every single day. I'm a mom to 2 little boys. I always joke about this with Success Trips. Is my first boy, who's 2. He has he has as many stamps on his passport as I do because he's been on so many Success Trips. But I love this business, and my favorite part about it, you guys, is the community. I'm so grateful every single day for the community that it's brought into my life. And I'm going to share that me and Alyssa are both wearing the All In Success Summit shirts that are going to be available to purchase online. They're so cute. They say All In on the back. You guys are going to need to get one of these, and make sure you tell your teams. I'm just going to jump right into it because I am so excited. This is my favorite thing to talk about when it comes to this business. I don't know if there's like a chat in during this call or not, or if it's available, but if there's a chat, I would love to know, who has earned a Success Trip or what Paris trip is going to be for you. Will it be your first trip, your third trip, your fourth? What trip will it be for you? It will be my 7th trip. I've been on 6 incredible trips with our company, and whether you're new with this business or you're an OG and you've been around for a while, a little background, you guys, around Success Trips is we are so blessed to be partnered with Nu Skin because we are gifted, basically, earned 2 all expenses paid trips a year. And they are so achievable to hit, let me tell you. And the Trailblazer gifts and all the gifts we get are great, but nothing compares to the experience that we get to experience when we earn Success Trips. And let me tell you guys that earning Success Trips, they change you, but they don't only change you, they change the person you're bringing. So if you have a spouse that's not supportive, if you have a mom that doesn't believe in it, whoever you bring, it will change them as well, and they will believe in it. They will see that Nu Skin lifestyle. So we started qualification for Paris. Who's excited for Paris? Holy cow, I literally cried when I found out it was Paris. But I am so excited for Paris. We started qualification for Paris July 1st. So if you are a brand rep or above, you already are earning points. If you're not a brand rep, that's okay. Let's make sure we get you there before the end of this month so you can start earning points next month, okay? Now I am hosting this call and honestly, shout out to all of you for investing in Success Summit tickets, for being here, because events changed my business. I highly, highly believe and recommend events. I know that's where leaders are born. It's where I truly feel like my business took off. So shout out to all of you who purchased a ticket. Okay, let's just get right into it, you guys. I'm so excited to be hosting this with my big sister, Alyssa Jackson, who introduced me to this business. But when I think about Success Trips, I always kind of go and I tell my team, I go through a 3-step process, and I call it the 3 Ds to earning trips. Now, whether you've earned a trip or not, this is something you can take into practice and do as well. So I'm going to talk over these really quick, and then I'm going to kind of go into breaking them down a little bit. Okay. Okay. So the first D is you have to decide that you are committed. You are not interested. There's no plan B, no turning back. You are all in on going and earning Paris. Okay. Declare. The second D is declare, and that is making it loud and being bold, going on your stories, sharing. Who has done that already? Have you already gone on your stories and shared that you are not that you're qualifying, but you are going to Paris, and Nu Skin is sending you on their dime. Like, who has done that? I've done that. If you haven't, you have to go do that. Okay. Tonight, right now, get on your phone and go on your stories and tell everyone you're going. Okay. Declare is the second one. And then develop. And develop is the third D. And that's just developing the habits, the things you need to do that after you decide that is going to get you there, because you can't just decide you're going, kind of like this business. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to buy some products, maybe show up to a few meetings, and then I'm going to earn a trip. No. You got to decide, make the decision ahead of time that you are not turning around. You are not backing down. You are all in on earning Paris. Okay. I'm going to break these down a little bit more because I think it's super powerful when you are making a decision. There's two, like I kind of was saying, there's two ways to make a decision. There's no lukewarm in this business. You can't be lukewarm and also be successful. Okay. I always say, like, you have to be obsessed. And this is exactly what I coach and train my team to do. Is there is no plan B. Okay. You have to decide that you'll do whatever it takes. And what will that attract? That will attract people that also will do whatever it takes. Like attracts like. And then I also always do this with my team. You guys map it out with your coaches, okay? With your mentors. How many points do you need in order to get on this trip? Is it 100? Is it 150? Whatever your points are, map it out with your coaches and break it down into simple steps, okay? Just like a navigation maps, when you're trying to get from location A to location B, it gives you turn left here, then turn right here. It gives you a step-by-step process on how to get to B. You need that in order to get to these trips, okay? Because you cannot wake up every day for 6 months and just hope that it's going to happen. You have to plan and then take massive action, okay? Big goals, and I consider a success trip a big goal. Big goals require a lot of action and a rock solid belief that you will achieve it, okay? And I'm excited for you guys to hear about mindset from Alyssa soon. But I love this quote. It's, once you make a decision, you will find all the people, resources, and ideas that you need every single time. Making a decision, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, it will recognize that and give you those resources. You just have to decide. So what are you waiting for? Okay. Have you decided to go all in to earn Paris? And my favorite thing about success trips and running for them is who we become in the process. It's not, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but it's not about the location. It's not about, the trip. It's about who you become in the process. I was working up until 2 a.m. with a teammate of mine named Jamie to earn Whistler. And it got down to the very last minute and she was like 4 points away. She didn't end up earning it, but she woke up the next day and I was so proud of her. And she said, I feel changed. I just got chills. I feel like a different person. That getting in the trenches and that grit, like who you become with how hard you have to work to earn these trips, you guys, is the kind of person you want to be, and the kind of person that is going to get to Blue Diamond. I promise you that. Okay. So make the decision. It's very simple, but it's the very first step. Okay. Declare it loud and be bold. Everyone should know, everyone and their mom should know that you are working for Paris. You are going to Paris. You are hustling. And let me tell you what this will do. Okay. I earned 2 trips. It was Hawaii and Jamaica. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, so please forgive me if I shouldn't, but I had to do a lot of points. It was like 20 blocks I had to do on the last day of the month to qualify for these 2 trips. Okay. If you know what 20 blocks is, they just know it's a lot of volume that needs to go through in order to qualify. Okay. Now I've been on a trip before. I earned Punta Cana. That was my first trip. And once you go on a trip, I promise you, you'll never want to miss one. You will never, ever, ever, you will do whatever it takes to not miss another one because of the spoiling, because of the location, because of the resort, because of the team you have going, all the things. You never want to miss one. Okay. Now, I will tell you this, that taking my followers, my audience, my people along on a journey to for me to qualify, is what got me there. Because when it was 24 hours left to qualify, I got on my stories and I posted a picture, left until Hawaii. I'm not gonna lie, I have a far way, like I need a long, I have a long way to go. But those post-it notes like represented one block that I needed to do. In 24 hours, I had to do that. And you guys, it got to 11:55 and I still needed 4 blocks. 4 blocks. Had I given up and had I stopped believing, I wouldn't have been in Jamaica with my whole entire family. My mom was there, my dad, my brother, my brother-in-law, my sister, my other brother-in-law, some of our team. I wouldn't have experienced all of these memories. Mind you, I was like 5 weeks postpartum and I took my baby. The first time he went in the swimming pool was in Jamaica. Anyway, I strongly believe that everyone always asks me, how did you do it? How did you do this many points in 24 hours? And I'm telling you, you guys, it was all, I knew it would happen. Like I knew, I didn't question it. I didn't think the how was irrelevant. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I wasn't even thinking about the how. I was thinking about the why. And the why was I'm going to take my family to Hawaii, to Jamaica, and make memories and have that experience. And it's going to feel, and I'm going to be changed. Every trip I've earned, I feel like I've grown more and more. So get on your stories now, because I promise you, the goal is not to get to the end and scramble and have to do a bunch of points. Don't follow my lead. Okay. I've never done that again. I've always qualified early because of that. It's too stressful. But don't do that. But let's just say you have to do that and you need a little bit of help. Taking everyone along the journey, they are invested. So when it comes down to month 6 and you feel like you are a little ways away, all you have to say is, guys, does anybody want to help me? I promise you, you guys, if you have been consistently sharing your tracker or sharing about it on your stories, your audience, your following, they will be following you and they will come in clutch for you and they will order things left and right. They will share posts. They will help you because they're invested. Okay. That is truly what got me 2 trips, is just my community in supporting me. So how loud have you been? Tell your team, tell your family, get your family involved. Do you have a success trip tracker? I know Nu Skin came out with one for us. I know my team has one. I'm sure your team does too, but make sure you're tracking it. Now, something my team does every single Sunday is we call it Success Trip Tracker Sunday. I have a slide showing you like what we do, but we share our Success Trip Tracker on our stories every single Sunday. Since we started doing this, you guys, and let me tell you that I didn't consider myself successful until I helped someone qualify for a success trip. It wasn't when I got this amount of check, or it wasn't when I hit Blue Diamond. It was when I was able to help someone else have that successful of a business that they earned a success trip. And it wasn't until I started challenging my team and myself to share about it on our stories every single Sunday. And what did that do? That created that consistency, that created that investment of my people wanting to support me when it came down to the wire, right? So if you don't have a trip tracker, go to our Nu Skin website, back office, and use Nu Skins and start sharing it. Even if you only color in 1 block for that week, that's okay. Get on and share it, okay? And if you're not a brand rep yet, what you need to be to start earning, get on and share that you're running to brand rep and you're going to get there because you're going to earn a trip to Paris, right? And I'm sure you all know that earning success trips, you get you get looked at a little differently. Can we all agree on that? I know once I was on a success trip, I got home and I've never recruited so many people in my life. I was like, you want to join me? You want to join me? Everyone can join me, because people wanted to. People, if you have two people standing in front of you, if you have me in front of you and LeBron James, and we're about to play basketball, whose team are you wanting to be on? Not mine, LeBron James, right? Because he has results. Get on a success trip to have results that people want. People will want to follow you. People will want to join you. Okay. So sharing success trip updates on where you're at in qualifying is huge. Okay. Let me take a quick sip of water. I hope I'm making sense. But I highly recommend this. I recommend you doing it with your team. Another thing, seeing it everywhere. So when I was trying to qualify for Hawaii, I had Hawaiian Lays everywhere. I was listening to Lilo and Stitch soundtrack. You have to literally envision like the smell, how it's going to feel getting on the plane, what's going to be around you. Like you have to be so clear on your vision with it. And like I was saying, getting on a success trip will give you that credit, right? But getting to Paris, I can't even imagine the amount of people that are going to want to join after we get home from Paris, you guys. Like, you want to be on this trip, okay? The last D is develop. So develop the habits you need to create and attract the life that you want. I love this quote by John C. Maxwell, and it's, "You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine." I've actually watched a YouTube video of John Maxwell, and he was saying, someone asked him, like, how are you so successful? Like, how are you so good at what you do? And he said, well, I pick up like writing his books, right? I pick up a pen and I get a piece of paper, and it's as simple as that. And I do it again and again and again and again and again. And if I put out a book and I don't get any sales and nothing comes from it, I pick up a pen and a paper and I do it again and again. And the hardest thing to do in this business is to get up one day, take action, not get any results, wake up another day and do it all over again. It's the people that wake up, take action, maybe don't get results, wake up the next day and take action again, don't get results, wake up the next day, take action. Those are the winners. Those are the people that you see as Blue Diamonds and Team Elite. It's the people that never micro quit on themselves. It's the people that are doing the simple, basic things every single day that will build their business and others' businesses. But really, it's as simple as being consistent and doing it over and over and over and over again. Whatever your team system is, whatever you did to have success, I always say never stop doing the things that brought you the success, okay? Never get comfortable in this business, because it can truly just be taken from you, right? So never get comfortable, always be building and bringing in new energy and inviting. And, whatever you do every single day, do the basics, become brilliant at the basics. And most importantly, do personal development, you guys. Success in anything is 80% psychology, 20% strategy, and, talent. So like, you don't have to be the best, but you just have to be consistent and have a good mindset. And I kind of already touched on this, but it's not about the location or the trip. It's truly just about who we are becoming in the process of building our business through these success trips. And I just love this quote, is that you can have anything you want in life if you are willing to give up the belief that you can't have it. I think it's so true with this. If you haven't earned a trip yet, I'm talking to you, okay? If whatever goals you have in this business, whatever goals you have, whether that's to, maybe stop having to pay daycare, and be home with your babies, or whether that's making X amount of money or hitting that pin title, or whatever your goals are, I promise you that if you earn a success trip, all of those goals will be hit. You don't even have to work towards them, because qualifying for success trips helps you hit your business goals, right? And I didn't add this part on my slides. I'm done with my slides for now, but the most important thing that is with building your business and getting on success trips is how many people can you help? How many people can you invite? And if you think, oh, I'm not a brand rep yet, I'm not going to run for this. Like, there's no way. I have a girl on my team, and I have two other girls on my team who've done this. Is they've come into the qualification process from in January to June. They've come in February, and they've come in March. So they've come in months into the process, and they've qualified early. So it's not about the time you have left in order to do how much you need to do. It's about, do you believe? Do you have a rock solid belief in yourself that you will be able to achieve that is what you want, that you will be able to get to Paris? And there's like, you're confident in that you will get there. That's all it takes to get to Paris, you guys, is just having that rock solid belief. And I'm going to share one last thing. Okay. Then I'm going to hand it over to my Team Elite sister, Alyssa. But when it comes to breaking down success trips, make sure you have a game plan. Like I was saying, set one up with your coach, but just remember, always think me plus three. Okay. So go and find three people you want to help become brand reps. Okay. If you can help three people become a brand rep, that's going to be 5,000 times. That's going to be 15,000 points in volume. And if you do the math, how many success trip points is that, right? So our business and comp plan, everything is set up in order for us to qualify for trips. We have to be building our business, and that's why they require more and more points. So as long as you are inviting every single day, you guys, you will find those people. Go and find three people, help them hit their first promotion, help them go on and earn brand rep, and then help them maintain their volume, and you're going to get even more points, right? We're not here to depend on people's points. Make sure you're doing your own points, of course, but it's so nice and it's so easy. It's so much easier when you are helping others be successful than you are successful. So that is all I have. If you don't think you can earn this trip, no matter if you're not a brand rep or maybe you had a used flex, whatever, wherever you're at in qualification, you guys, please know, please know that you can achieve it, that you can earn it no matter what. It is so possible. I've seen crazy things happen. Okay. If I can do a ton of volume in 24 hours, I'm not special. So can you. Okay. Thank you for having me, you guys. I cannot wait to see who all is going to be in Paris. I know I'm going to be in Paris with so many of my team members. But I'm going to go ahead and pass the time over to my big sister, Alyssa Jackson, who is a team elite in this business. I look up to her and her team elite mindset so much. But I'm going to hand it over to her. Take it away, Liz.
Guys, are you like on fire right now? I'm like jumping out of my seat. I'm so pumped up, you guys. My sister, she has that Team Elite energy. That's why she's about to hit Team Elite. Woo! She is fire. I feel like we could literally just end right there. Like, amazing call. She's so good. I look up to her so much. You want to find in this business, find people who are better than you, because she is a boss. Okay, she is a game changer. Anyways, I'm Alyssa Jackson, if you don't know me. This month, August, is my 6-year anniversary with Nu Skin. Joined as a single mother looking to make extra money from home. I was struggling, single mom, waitress, and I was looking for a change. I knew I was meant for greatness. I knew I was meant to do something big in this world, and it wasn't waitressing, and it was not going back to school. So I prayed and I prayed, and I was looking for something. And I remember it was about a week later, after I said this really heartfelt prayer, that this unicorn of an opportunity fell in my lap, and it changed my entire life, and now my kids' life, and so forth and so forth, because I was brave enough to take a chance on myself. I was brave enough to keep going and keep having that invisible that like faith, because you're having like these results like Katie talked about of like you're getting up, you're not having results. I kept having that like, I'm making invisible progress is what I'm trying to say, is like you just keep going. I remember my first year was really hard, thought about quitting so many times, but I was like, no, this came into my life and my heart for a reason, and this is meant to be fulfilled. I am meant to do this. And so if you're on this call and you're kind of struggling right now, like, oh, should I keep going, should I even push for Paris, like, you can do it. You guys, you can do it. And I'm living proof that I kept going and I kept acting like a new person every day, and I kept trying to learn the skills, and I kept going and going, and honestly it all comes together. So it's a little bit about me. And I love this business, and I love helping women and men, achieve their goals. It's like the best feeling in the world to me, and earn these trips. So that's a little bit about me, you guys. But I kind of wanted to wrap up and end with a little mindset talk and a little self talk. Okay. Um, think right now, let's have a little self audit. What has been your self talk recently? Have you been down? Have you been discouraged? Have you been, maybe complaining? Maybe you're saying things that, like aren't in alignment with your goals. Like, what has your self-talk been lately? Because what I'm going to say right now, this line is very powerful. And what I want to say is your life will go in the direction of your words. I'm going to say it again. Your life will go in the direction of your words. So watch yourself talk, you guys. Think about if someone was already earned Paris right now, they're already Paris qualified. Like, would they be acting like that? Would they be saying certain things maybe you've been saying lately? Like if you want to be a blue diamond, and how do blue diamonds talk, act? Someone making blue diamond income, do they talk like that? Do they act like that? Right? So watch yourself. Watch yourself. You need to level up in your thinking, in the way you speak. Because successful people, they talk as if it's already done. And it's so funny. My sister said, everyone in your mom, because I have that written down in my notes. Like everyone in their mom, we're so in sync. Everyone in their mom knows I'm going to Paris. Everyone in my church knows. They talk to me, oh, you're going to Paris? Yeah, I'm going to Paris. Everyone knows. My people in my neighborhood, I declare it. I already am going. And guess what? By believing so hard and knowing I'm already there, I attract things my way. Things come my way because I want it. If you don't think you're going to earn it, or you think it's far away, guess what? It's going to stay far away, right? So for me, everyone knows I'm going to Paris. So think about, what has your repetition been lately? Like, what have you been saying out loud? What have you been saying to others? Have you been saying, my team this, no one will join me, no one this, like, if that's what it is, you're going to attract it over and over. So you got to flip it. Okay. You got to flip it to the opposite of what you want. And think to yourself too, when I talk to girls in my team and they're, things aren't working, I say, are you coming from a place of your goals or a place of lack? Like that thing you just said, that thought, is that coming from a place of your goals? Or is it coming from lack? You either live in lack or abundance. Which one? You can't live in both, right? Your mindset needs to be, it's already done. Your mindset is, it's already done, you guys. The ones that will win and the ones that will go to Paris are the ones that think he or she can. The one, like my sister was just saying, the ones that will win with their goals, the ones that are going to Paris, are the ones that believe that they can. It's the belief, you guys. What if your current life is the lie? What if your current life is a lie? And what if this is the truth? Right? What if this is the truth? That you're going to Paris, you're hitting your goals, you're this, you're that. This has to be the truth. Okay? So you got to start, thinking like that and making sure your thoughts are in alignment with what you want at all times. Your belief in yourself is the foundation of your success. Your belief in yourself is the foundation of your success, you guys. The ones that believe they can are the ones that receive. They're the ones that go on and get it. You have to get emotionally involved, like I said, with that goal. And it's a decision every single day, you guys. It's truly a decision to wake up and do that spiritual work. Visualize, right? Like my sister talked about when we were going for Hawaii, we get the Hawaiian lays. I would listen to Moana. She listened to Lilo and Stitch. Like we got so emotionally involved. Right. And so think about yourself in Paris. What does it smell like? What is it? Are you eating croissants? Who are you bringing with you? Like, you have to take yourself there, and you got to do it every morning. You got to visualize, you got to take pen to paper, you got to write it down. You guys, it's easy to do and it's easy not to do. You got to do the spiritual work, you guys. It's the most important thing. And the other thing, the last thing I want to say, like my sister kind of just touched on, is people follow committed people. So are you committed? Right? People will take you seriously if you earn this trip. Like she talked about, we're so in sync. I had the same things written down. Like if you want people to take you seriously, you earn trips, because if they see you earn trips, they're going to be like, whoa, I want to get on her train. I want to earn a trip too. And if they like join you, they're going to think, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, she can also help me do it too. So wherever you are right now, like my sister said, if you just joined today, great, you can still earn this trip, right? Like for my first trip, I want to share one story. I was going for Australia. 2019 was my first success trip. I was going for Sydney, Australia, and the qualification was July through December. July, August, September, I did 2,000 points, and that was it. I think maybe even one of the months I flex blocked. I was struggling. I didn't have a team. So literally like barely hitting 2K, July, August, September. I made a mindset shift and I said, you know what? I got 3 months left. I got October, November, and December, and I'm going to go all in. I did not decide to go all in until October 1st. And guess what I did, you guys? I created magic. I created crazy magic. I created 2 brand reps. I hit lapis. I created everything I wanted because on October 1st, I thought, I don't care what the volume has. I don't care that I just use a flex blocks, that I'm struggling, but I know I'm going to go because I saw myself not riding, seeing the koalas, riding a little sea-doo in beautiful Australia. Like I saw myself there. So I did it. I did all that volume in those 3 months because the 3 months prior, just hitting 2K, that wasn't going to get me on the trip, right? So wherever you are right now, whether you decided or not, like believe there you can do it, and believe that there is plenty of time to hit this goal, right? And it's going to be like, we're going to Europe, y'all. We are going to Europe. Like this is insane. Like me working at a restaurant, they never took me on a success trip, right? Like most companies don't reward their people the way we get rewarded here with Nu Skin. So we got to get loud. You got to get on after this call. Go declare to your family, go declare on your social media you're going. Be accountable with your team. Show your success trip tracker once a week on social media, because people will come through and they will help you at the end if you need help. So keep being accountable. And the last thing I'll say is everything you need is inside of you. Everything you need to be successful in this business, to earn this trip, is inside of you. You're all meant to be here. You're all meant to win. And I believe in you all. I love you all. I feel like I'm going to cry right now. I love you guys. We're going to kill it. We're going to Paris and it's going to be a real good time. That's all I've got, sis. If you want to add anything, unmute. But love you guys. Thanks for tuning on to our call.